Hey everyone, I'm going to try and document my alternator swap as best I can. I am not a carrier, I am a technician for the VMF, so let's get started on the alternator. Okay, step one, get this off. Step two, if you have any Freon, probably going to want to go ahead and get rid of it. Choice is yours. I'm going to suggest to go ahead and just take these 3 bolts out here. I've already removed them. Next, I'm going to take out the front motor mount, and that will allow me to swing the engine back and forth a little bit to take the AC compressor out. Two 17 wrenches will help get out the main bolt. Those were 14s. This is a personal side quest. I have a bolt broken here in the transmission. Okay, your AC lines. If they're full of Freon, you're going to see it here. I've already tried to purge as much as I could from underneath the hood. So 19 and a 22. Start with this line. Adjustable wrench, 24. All right. A little bit of dye, oil. Okay, we're going to disconnect this plug. I'm going to cut these zip ties to kind of free up some room. I'm going to try and go ahead and just take these 2 lines off because it's easier to access the, sorry, get my hand out of the way, easier to access the 2 bolts for the AC compressor on top with these 2 lines out of here. Oh, and also got to get the belt off too. So. Alright, let's sneak this in there. These 2 bolts up here, these 10s, to use a smaller wrench, try and remove those lines first. Okay, you want to disconnect your compressor, get that off. Compressor bolts are M12. Oop. And I'll have to get a ratchet and a longer extension to reach the top too, but I'm going to try and loosen them all 4 at once. Okay, so these are my 2 lower AC compressor bolts, and these were my 2 upper AC compressor bolts. I think when I swapped over to a aftermarket 1GR compressor, there wasn't as much material on the top side of the mounting, so I used these washers to take up some of the space. I decided to stop here and kind of explain that in case someone saw the difference in washers between the two bolts when I threw them down, and I feel like I could give a quick explanation as to why I did that. Now to fish out the compressor, it's just kind of sitting in here. It's somewhat difficult to get it out past this and the firewall, so it's going to take 2 hands, and but it is possible to get it in and out. It's just difficult, but that's okay. To free up a little bit more room, I took a 12 mil off of here, 2 10 mils for the e-brake cable here, the AC line here and up here, and that gives this coolant pipe more room to try and slide the compressor down. It's a boy. Now we are finally making a little bit of progress. We can see the alternator. Let's go. Not too bad. Okay, so I sort of skipped ahead and I went ahead and pulled the 14 mil out. Once you get the hose out of the way, you can come past the water neck right there and you can reach this access bolt. Currently the only thing holding it on is just the 10 on the alternator. Okay, finally we are out. Let's clean this up a little bit. Okay. 2706 31110.